How's it going, everybody? I am Donut, and we are reacting to Jessica Jones Season 1, Episode 11, aka I've Got the Blues. Now, last episode was, last episode was 1,000 cuts, and Jessica never said herself 1,000 cuts. So, I think my theory of Jessica always says the titles is wrong, so it could be anybody says the titles or something. So, I've Got the Blues. I mean, everybody's got the blues right now. Who don't got the blues in the show right now? It's not really a very specific title. I think it's just going to be kind of everybody. But if somebody says the line, I've got the blues, maybe... would that be... I guess Kilgrave saying that. Maybe. Yeah, I guess. Alright, let's check it out. Missed it. Okay, this episode was indeed like the blues episode, you know. Everything is sad. It's the calm before the storm, even though there was quite a storm in this episode itself. But yeah, this episode is kind of the depressing, everything is crap. We don't really know what direction to take here.
Yeah.
Kind of wandering around. But yeah, it had a nice tone to that, and I don't typically like that episode in a lot of shows. A lot of shows kind of have to have that. But yeah, I feel like this one, you know, the pace of it, I normally am not that into. But this one, I feel like the pace was really well done for being the blues episode.
Yeah.
Which, like, even, like, Daredevil had that as well. And that one, I do remember being like, boy, this episode felt... It was a good episode, but it just felt incredibly long.
Okay.
Whereas, like, yeah, this one I felt... For being that kind of episode that always drags out and stuff, and I'm always sort of like, oh no, it's gonna be this episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it. We got to see more of Jessica's flashbacks, really filling in most of the gaps now. We got to see, like really, again, it's stuff we've all kind of known at the beginning with her being in the hospital and being used as sort of like a marketing move or whatever.
Right.
And also, I don't know why I never thought, like, oh yeah, I guess, like, every time, like, how is a car crash giving her powers? I guess it could just be whatever's in the truck.
See, I also took it as, you know, maybe that was when she got her powers. Maybe that's just when she realized she had her powers.
I mean, I don't know what else it would possibly be other than that. Like, what else would have given her powers then? So... I don't know. I assume it's something was in the truck that gave her powers. That's the only thing that we've been shown that would have given her powers. Like, what else? If she got it before then we're waiting for that twist.
Sure.
But yeah, so that's my guess going forward. Okay. The growth of her and Trish's relationship from starting off, wanting nothing to do with her, understandably because of everything she's going through and stuff, and she does just see her as a thing, a plot line in her life now, as opposed to like a person. She doesn't care. She's just being dragged along with all this stuff. And saying, "Oh no, don't save me, and I won't tell that you have these powers and stuff." And Jessica doing it anyway, sticking her nose where it doesn't belong, being an actual hero. Don't care what you say, I'm saving you anyway.
Yeah.
It's doesn't matter. She I love it. And her mom, I can't remember what her name is, but her mom's Dorothy, I think.
I think so.
Anyway, saying, "Oh, Patsy's gonna save you," and like in the flashback, we have Jessica saves her, and well, I mean, in a way, Patsy saved her by paying for the cost of her treatment and everything like that. Then Jessica saves her. Now in the present time, she saves Jessica, and then Jessica saves her by calling the police, or calling the ambulance and all that. So yeah, really nice, complete full circle there. Love seeing it. The relationship between her and Trish is great. I wasn't sure, like, I was interested in it at the beginning, but I wasn't sure how they were going to handle it. And I think by the end of the season, I'm very happy with how they've handled Trish throughout the season so far. Simpson, on the other hand, I love how they're handling Simpson about this show. I thought he was going to be a really like, I was loving him. I was loving how logical he was while having these like big flaws at the same time. But now with all of this is so much more interesting. I was like, how are they going to take him going forward? Because he is such a logical character. He does have to, like after all of this, how are they going to still keep him around and the three of them not be a just really good team if they're actually, like, you know, learning from their mistakes and stuff? Again, they've all made mistakes. I'm not saying he hasn't made any mistakes even before the whole pill stuff. But, yeah, like, I can see where they're taking his character now. You know, they're taking him completely off the deep end. There's, like, he is going to be a tragic character at the same time now because he tried to get out of the whatever whatever it's called, the team, I think they called it. He tried to get out, tried to leave. They're not letting him, pulling him back in. So now he's just going to be used as sort of like a soldier. He's going to be a Winter Soldier-y kind of person, except way more of just a dude. You know? I just mean as in, like, he's going to be being used as a soldier against his will, is what I mean. But yeah, so the fight this episode, it was cool, but it wasn't, like, you know, it wasn't amazing or anything. But just the characters fighting is what really sold it. The actual choreography, it was whatever. But we've had better. We're gonna get better, probably. I'm not gonna try and, you know, act like, oh, it's amazing. It was a fight. Sure. But the characters, everything, Trish taking the drugs and fighting back, very Pepper Potts moment as well. It felt like. That fight was just very, very character awesome and not very choreography awesome. His eyes looked really cool, by the way. That was a great effect. And just his acting this whole episode, having that stoic, no emotion, just like complete focus, eyes wide, very, very focused and very jittery. The repeating the words tick thing. Very, very good acting from his actor. I've just been steamrolling here. Anything you wanna say real quick?
Nothing right now.
Okay. Okay. I really appreciate getting to see the casual PI work that we're always seeing her do, and I've appreciated that we're not doing that really anymore, and I can see why. I'm kind of glad we're not doing it anymore right now. But what I'm about to say, the sort of episodicness that we were doing for a while.
Right.
We had the big overarching plot, and during it, there was an episodic plot that really didn't matter. Like, it was, even to Jessica, she's just like, yeah, I have to do this, but, like, that's not important. We're doing all this while this is going on. And even the Hogarth stuff has kind of been like that. It's like, yeah, it's going on. That's been a little bit more of an overarching, our episodic plot. Like the B plot that is not important, but is happening.
Right.
But you know, not important comparatively. But yeah, so always getting to see that, seeing, you know, all the work she has to put in to do all this stuff is very mirroring of Kilgrave just being able to walk in anywhere, do anything, and then we have to spend forever tracking him down because we can't just say, where did Kilgrave go? It'd be so much easier if we could just talk to a person and make them say, where did Kilgrave go?
Yeah.
But, then we have, she's getting hit by the truck again, you know, another accident, and all, like, probably not the same truck, but that's not what I'm implying, but getting hit by a truck again. Like, that was, obviously, you know, she's not gonna get super hurt and anything like that, but the main thing here is just not healing wrong. Like, she might heal wrong. She's on, I'm worried about, like, what would have to happen there. Would she have to, like, then break her arm again to let it re-heal better? Or not her arm, but, you know, as an example, like, if your arm breaks and it heals wrong, well, they do have to, like, re-break it, right? To let it I can imagine that being the case here at the end of the season or something. Also, yeah, so she does have, like, healing. We've gotten that now as well. She has, like, a quick recovery, which is interesting that, I wonder if they noticed that in the hospital or not. Like, they didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, like, they did...
It would also explain why she was able to survive the car crash, maybe.
Right. Like, I was thinking specifically that, like, Patsy and her mom thought that she was just, you know, out for good for that time. Like, clearly, they didn't...
Yeah.
Like, the hospital staff didn't say anything like, you know, she's getting better every day.
Yeah, that's true. So, That was probably her healing there again.
Mm-hmm.
Her healing, maybe not healing, but whatever happened in the car, also in the truck, kept her alive as well.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. Well, I mean, the team. I have no idea how the Simpson team, the Kozlov thing, is going to tie back in to anything. Kozlov's not like, all right, now let's go kill Kilgrave. Like, what the hell is Kozlov going to be up to? We have no idea. I don't see, like, it's going to get tied into here somehow, but it's going to be something completely irrelevant that ties into it. It might be more of the next season sort of thing.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
But maybe that's the last we'll see of Simpson this season. Maybe. But I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're going to see more of him this season still. I've only got 2 more episodes left, though. But so this could be right before the last 2 episodes, they do his thing and then take him out for the rest of the season. And then next season he'll come back. I'm not sure how that's going to tie into Jessica, though. What could he be doing? He's got private armies. I mean, just a private army. I mean, you would think it's still overseas stuff, I would assume, but doesn't seem to be the case. I don't think I have any guess.
Okay.
I mean, any guess as to how it could be tied into Jessica Jones? Maybe he's looking into the stuff that was going on with Kilgrave and assumingly Luke Cage. Maybe. And speaking of Luke Cage, at the end now, we got Luke Cage involved. Big ass explosion. Walking out of there going, what the fuck was that? Excuse me? He's just like, hey, Jessica. Oh, that is so great because it's not something like, oh no, he's gonna die or anything, but it is just the bars now, right? Like that is something that was very important to him. It's not the death of him, but it's definitely the death of the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And you better hope there's nobody else in there.
Oh jeez.
But yeah, that look on his face of just absolute confusion, understandable confusion. Yeah, that's really all my notes for this episode. What did you want to say about this episode?
Okay, got 2 things.
Yep.
One, so the series has been extremely Kilgrave focused, and this Kilgrave's influence is still in this episode, but it was a big breather episode. We didn't see Kilgrave really.
No, he said some stuff, but we didn't see him.
Yeah, do you think that was good to have a breather episode like that, or would you want to just continue with Kilgrave for events?
I mean, as I said, I kind of expected that a little bit going into it because this is the blues episode. This is also one of the episodes where I don't think anybody said that in the episode. I've got the blues. My theory previously was that it was all titles that Jessica said, but she didn't say 1,000 cuts. So, and nobody said I've got the blues. I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't catch it. If they did.
If they did, please leave a comment. Let me know.
When I was watching the episode, it didn't happen, but I thought that was going to be a reference to the pills.
Oh yeah. That's a good. Maybe he did say, "I've got the blues right here."
Before he threw them out, maybe?
I think he did. He might have said, "I've got the blues," and then threw them out the window. He might have. I don't know, but
we'll have to check. I'm not confident in that.
Yeah. What else?
The other thing is, so Trish has, clearly she's admired Jessica's strength a little bit, and in this episode she got a taste of superhuman powers.
Yeah.
And, she felt a little off afterwards.
Yeah.
So, do you think that's going to go anywhere?
I mean, that was just the pills. It is amplifying her hearing. I don't think she wasn't like, I want to go punch random people. She wanted to, it just amplified her heroicness, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say amplified her heroicness. It made her more aggressive, but she's still heroic in nature, so it's fine. Yeah. Ultimately, shouldn't be taking the pills at all, but, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's less the pills and more just, do you think that now that she's had a taste of that power that she's gonna want to do more hero-y things?
She's already been wanting to do more hero-y things.
Yeah, especially with the fighting and everything, where clearly she's not good at it.
Yeah, I hope she doesn't, because as we've proven, she's just not good. She's abnormally weak, and maybe not even at maybe just in the way that she's just she hasn't been training that good. I get that's really the only explanation I can think of. It's just that she's been doing all this training, but she hasn't really been doing this much training. That's the only thing that really explains that cattle prod to the knocking her out.
I'm thinking also it might be because her mom like made her not eat as a child.
Oh yeah.
Like in general, like bulimia, like having an eating disorder makes you a lot weaker because that's the time when you're supposed to be growing as a kid.
Yeah. Oh, that I didn't think about that, but yeah, her stunted growth, like her stunted childhood, is now probably the reason why no matter how much she trains, she's not going to be enough because her bones aren't strong. You know, the baseness of her body is just not going to be able to hold it.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't think about that, but yeah, that would explain a lot. The beatings and stuff too, like rough.
Yeah.
Malcolm as well. Now Malcolm is just keeping to himself. He's not helping Jessica anymore. Robin has convinced him humanity ain't worth it.
Boy, what a conversation.
Yeah, like I commend Robin for being so tenacious in her, like, yeah, even after all this, it hasn't changed my mind. It's still, like, and we haven't gotten any answers, like, especially Malcolm, after the conversation with Jessica, I don't blame him. Like, he's like, you gotta give us any update at all, and she just, like, ignores him completely. Her throwing the flyers in the trash, even after all this, it's still like, yeah, sure, we were wrong about going up to Kilgrave, but Jessica is still an asshole.
Absolutely. And, like, I like the kind of character that Malcolm is. Like, the kind of person who looks at a bad situation and pulls himself out of it. It's like, he was on drugs a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
He was a deep addict. And, like... So, while I'm on his side morally, I also, like... If I were in that situation, I don't know if I'd be able to argue against Robin and say, like, no, things are actually pretty okay.
Yeah. Like, it's like, no. It's understandable why... man... really is the blues. Alright, that's it for this episode. I will see you guys for the next episode. Until then, get the fuck out of here.